UPN affiliate in America, UPN 30.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Country Ford, Cash Depot, and by AutoPlan Insurance.
Welcome to Memphis Wrestling, the home of rhythm and brews. Great studio audience. Live here at our UPN 30 studios, and I think you hit it. Who raised your hand? Somebody said, where's Corey? Who said that? That's the question of the day. Hello, I'm Brian Teglin, and I've seen Corey. Corey's here, and Jerry Lawler is here. Now, if you saw this program last week, you probably saw something that you never would have imagined. I certainly would not have. I've known these gentlemen for a long time. We've been out to dinner together. We've done things together. These two men are friends. And last week, there was a confrontation. I'm not going to get into a lot of it, but it surprised me. I was practically in the middle of it myself, and I didn't want to be in the middle of it, but I thought these guys were going to throw hands together. In fact, I'll shut up. I think do we have the tape of this? Let's go ahead and show what happened.
And the king, there's Jerry. Look at him shoving Calhoun off. Look at Jerry, just right after right. Hey, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't be in the ring.
Well, this is just stupid because you're going to get clocked either accidentally or on purpose, and you saw how hot.
I know you're mad. I know you're hot. I'll be man enough. I'll be man enough to apologize for jumping in there and interfering in your match. Hey, I'm sorry. But I just thought that the whole thing just went too far, Jerry. You had the guys. You could have pinned them several times. You didn't. And maybe I shouldn't have jumped in there. I agree. I grant it. I was wrong. Well, there you go.
No, there you don't go. Don't go there.
All right, well, you know what?
Hey, ho. I know what you're trying to do. You know what? I know what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to rush me off of here. You're trying to get me out of here. You're trying to say, come on, okay, let's wrap things up. Well, no, we're not going to wrap things up. We're going to get things out in the open, Corey. We're going to no, don't be looking at your watch. You know what, Corey Macklin? Let me see that. You know what that is? That's a Rolex watch, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know how much a Rolex watch costs? I'll just tell you, a lot of money. And you know what, Corey Macklin? You wouldn't be wearing that Rolex watch if it weren't for me. If you weren't palling around with Jerry the King Lawler, you would not be wearing that watch to look down at during this interview. Do you realize that? No, let's talk about it, Corey. Let's tell the truth. I can remember you, Corey. I remember Corey Macklin when he used to be walking holes in the bottom of his shoes around Memphis, Tennessee, trying to sell these little ads in some little newspaper called the Silver Star News. Do you remember that, Corey? Huh? Do you remember that, Corey?
That's true.
But then, out of the goodness of my heart, I put you on over Channel 5 when Lance Russell, and believe me, if Lance Russell had never left, you would not be here, Corey. But I put you on the air and made you the star in Memphis, Tennessee that you are today. Do you realize that? And this is the thanks. This is the appreciation I get. Now he's got a big mansion down in Oxford, Mississippi, got about 7 bedrooms, and believe me, a bathroom bigger than most of your people's homes.
Wait. Let's don't get personal, Jerry. I live in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Yes, I do. My children go to school there in town. Yeah, but let's and first of all, I'm no Lance Russell, and you know I'm not a Lance Russell.
You're right. You're no Lance Russell. I know Lance Russell, and you are no Lance Russell.
You're absolutely right, and I mean that by a lot of ways, Jerry.
Well, like what kind of ways?
Well, you used to push Lance around and do all that stuff. I'm not going to take that stuff off of you. No, folks, please. Don't get him started. Don't make Corey make the mistake of his life out here. What do you mean by you're not going to take that stuff off of me? You'll take anything off of me that I want to give you, Corey Macklin. You'll stand there and you'll hold the microphone for me and you'll listen and you'll keep your mouth shut while I'm talking. That's what you'll take off of me. That's what Lance Russell took, and that's what you'll take. Well, let me tell you one thing. Lance danced to your music, but by golly, I'm telling you, I won't do it, Jerry. I don't care if I walk out of here right now and you take this whole thing. You don't sign my paycheck. This television station pays me, and you have nothing to do with it, like it or not. You sign Lance's check. You don't sign mine. And since you want to tell the truth and talk about it, let's put it all out in the open. I don't come out here and brag and try to tell people that, oh, I'm the big shot around here, the big boss. The only reason you ever really pushed it in Memphis, you were the king. You win all the main events, Jerry, because you and Jerry Jarrett ran this territory for over 20 years. He shoved you down everybody's throat, just like he's doing right now with his son, Jeff, down in Orlando, shoving Jeff Jarrett down everybody's throat. That's why you were the big king, and you win all the main events.
Shut up, okay? Just shut up.
Well, it's the truth.
Yeah, tell him, Brian. Tell him to shut up. Because I'll tell you what's fixing to be shoved. I'm about to shove my fist right down your big throat. Do you understand that? That's what I'm about to do. You know what?
Well, come on. Why don't you do it?
Come on, dude. Oh, I'm about to light you up, Corey Macklin. Do you understand that? Do you know what I'm saying? I'll knock you out right here in front of everybody, in front of the whole world. I will knock you out. Do you understand that? And Brian Pecklin will be standing over you going, oh, you got knocked out. You got knocked out, Corey. That's what I'll do to you. I'm going to tell you what you better do, Brian Pecklin. You better go to a break right now and save this young man's life.
We'll go to a break. We're going to get Corey cooled down. We'll go to a break. We'll be back. Well, again, if you missed it, that was last Saturday, and still makes me uncomfortable watching it because, again, Corey Macklin is here today. Jerry the King Lawler here today. I've walked past them in the hall, kind of didn't know what was going to happen, kind of a wave, kind of a grin. They're not talking to me today, but they'll be out here, I hope. And I really don't know what's going to happen. We're just kind of...
Oh, Brian, put the mic over here. You know, Brian, you look like a nervous wreck out here today, man. But you know what? I am here to save the day. The ship is not going to sink. I promise you that. I am going to be your new co-host today. Have you heard the term second banana?
Yes, I have.
Well, good. That's what you are, the second banana today.
Please, come on.
But I will say this. This show is not going to be the same without Corey Macklin today. It's going to be better. Hey, let's get on with the show.
I think Corey will be out here. I think Corey...
Ring the bell. Let's do something, man.
We'll try this for a moment. Take this mic.
All right, let's go. Oh.
UPN Monday on the hit comedy Eve. Caught in the act.
Where are your pants unzipped?
This is serious. It's not funny. JT and I were having sex, and his mother walked in on us. I said it's not funny, and you were wrong.
And on Girlfriends, prove the power of love
I can't help it if my love is like wow.
can drive a man wild. Then, finish the night with half and half.
Monday beginning at 7 on UPN 30.
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
You just can't beat a country-made deal.
With rebates up to $5,000 or 0% 60-month financing, prices have been slashed on over 300 new cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. But our used car inventory is overstocked, so we cut prices to the axles. This 01 Pontiac Sunfire, just $129 a month. This loaded 2000 Ford Taurus wagon, just $119 a month.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
At Milano Men's Apparel, you'll score big this Father's Day. Suits normally $250, now just $89. Super 120 wool suits, regular $350, now only $149. Milano also has a huge selection of shoes and sandals. They were $80, now $39. Knit shirts, only $19. Two-piece linen outfits, normally $120, now just $49. Plus, Milano has great gifts for Dad, all on sale. That's Milano in Hickory Ridge and Southland Mall. Now with big and tall sizes.
Hey, welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. It's the home of Rhythm and Brews. Brian Teglin and
your new partner.
I don't think
your new sidekick today.
We got Corey in the back, and I hope he still comes out here. It's we got Hart out here.
Corey's not going to come out here. The King's here today, baby. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to it.
To be honest with you, I don't know what's going to happen with those two fellas.
Read our first match off. We'll something.
We got Brian Christopher. If you saw this last week, Brian Christopher, the sexy. Too sexy, Brian Christopher. And let's take a look at what we've got. The Sexy Assassins. If you're watching last week, is Brian coming out here? Okay. Is Brian coming out?
And that's when I'm wasting of time with this bad referee Jerry Calhoun is down.
Excuse me.
Brian Teglin, do you not know how to run this operation?
He's lost. He's lost.
He don't have a clue, does he? First of all, you're standing way too close to me. Excuse me. Give the champion some space. Now what I want to do is, I want to call out here the Sexy Assassins. Both of them. Number 7 and number 6.
Well, you had a problem with them.
Yeah, I got a problem with them. And I'm about to nip it in the bud. Get them out.
Well, there they are. There are both of them. They're not exactly dancing out here, from what I can see.
I'll tell you what, Teglin. This is something, this is going to be kind of personal, so if you don't mind, just step out of the way, okay? Listen to me. Last week, I don't know what got into you, okay? You think that you're going to, you think you might tell me what to do, or you might even do something on your own? No! You do what I say when I say it. And what I'm telling you to do is, right now, stand a little closer. Stand a little closer. I'm the freaking boss. You understand? What I say goes. Got that? You got that? Yeah, you got that. Now, you need to understand one thing. You are nothing more than a glorified jabroni. All right? You will never be a wrestling superstar like me. Amen. You understand? Amen. You will never have a trophy like this. You will never have a title around your waist unless I help you do it. Okay? So what you need to do is you need to just step aside, and I need to talk to you. You, I'm through with, okay? We might not ever even see your face on TV again. Now you, number 6, see, when I was sitting here telling him about how I'm the boss and how what I say goes, what I saw was you just standing here off to the side just with this real stupid look on your face. What you should have been doing was you should have whipped out some paper and you should have whipped out a pen and you should have been taking notes. You should have been highlighting everything I was saying. You should have been underlining everything I was saying about how he's just a jabroni. About how he will never make it in the wrestling business. You know why? Because you are the same as he is. You're just a jabroni. You understand? Both of you guys, you're just jabronis. And I'll tell you what, I'm about to show you just how great I am, just how superior I am, because I am about to take you in this ring right here. Me and you are about to have a match in front of everybody watching right here on UPN 30. You got it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so get your butt in the ring. Get your little narrow butt in the ring right now. And you take notes. And I'm going to show you and you that I am the greatest wrestler to ever live. Get in there, jabroni.
Well, this wasn't scheduled for today, but apparently we've got a match with one of the sexy assassins and Brian Christopher. Brian never for a loss for words. Jimmy Hart.
Well, I'll say this about him, baby. You know, he is cool. He's cocky. You know, he does what he wants to do.
All right, Jerry Calhoun says ring the bell, Hart, if you're going to be out here. Ring it. Oh, you can do better than that. Ring a bell.
I don't like Corey Macklin's job as a bell ringer. That's ridiculous. I'm more important than that. You know, I will say this about Brian. You know, he's cool. He's cocky. He knows what he wants, but at least one thing, baby, he keeps his hired hands in line, man. The way he talks to him, that's great.
You of someone?
He reminds me of me. Sometimes you have to do things like that. The first family, it gets a little stray, and you have to keep him in line. That's what Brian's doing right now.
Are you capable of doing that? I've seen you over the years, and it doesn't always work that way.
I've been around 25 years, baby, and I'll be around 25 more. You can bank on it.
Well, we'll see what happens today. We have the other sexy assassin is outside of the ring. This is one-on-one today with Brian Christopher.
Well, look at Brian. He got it right in their face. He told him what he expected out of him. He told him what he wanted. Now he's taking him to school, baby.
Well, last week they did go against what he was wanting to do, and like you said, apparently they weren't doing what he wanted. They weren't falling in line, and he wants to teach them a lesson here today.
Well, what took place last week? You know, I was in Orlando, Florida, building Kingsville right next to Margaritaville for Jerry the King Lawler, so I didn't know what happened.
Now, what's up with that, with Kingsville?
Look at the sexy assassin. Look at this guy.
Doesn't have a lot of respect for Brian here.
He's got a fire under him now.
All the way out of the ring. Brian Christopher flies out. Hits the concrete floor. Sexy assassin brings it back in.
Man, too sexy's got them all fired up now. I don't mean the too sexy with the tights on either.
Brian Christopher trying to catch a breath here.
Boy, he's going to get his
now
breath.
Here's the belt again. Can we see that? You see it on,
I don't see anything.
on your screen.
It's the equalizer. That's it, baby.
Got the belt stuck down.
Win at any cost.
Well, that's it, but you saw it. I was watching you on the monitor. You saw what happened. Well, there's your winner, according to Jerry Calhoun. But you saw the belt from Brian Christopher.
Whether you like him or not, baby, he got him fired up and he took him to school, man. He's still the champion, Daddy.
You see, just like I said, that was a piece of cake. They're not in my league. Ow. I'm the best, right?
Number one, baby.
And you got a belt put somewhere. We saw that. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be back in just a second. Come back to Memphis Wrestling. It's the home of rhythm and blues.
I don't know, Bob. That looks like a healthy spleen to me.
I only said it was most likely the spleen. Oh, like you guys didn't think it was the spleen.
I said it was the pancreas.
Pancreas?
Pancreas.
The right diagnosis is everything.
But is that the pancreas?
Want your transmission fixed right? Diagnose it right. At AMCO, call 1-800-GO-AMCO.
To be a winner in the ring, you got to be strong and better than the competition. It's the same in the roofing business. That's why All Metal Roofing is the best roofing on the market. Metal roofing is strong. It can take winds up to 140 miles per hour, and it's 40% better than shingles at helping you save on energy costs. It also looks great. All Metal Roofing will customize your roof with its many colors and available styles. And to prove it's the best, All Metal Roofing provides a non-prorated, transferable lifetime warranty. Call a real winner. All Metal Roofing at 327-4540.
It's time to open the doors because the deals are hot during our sizzling summer savings event. Oak Express, and Bedroom Expression, two Greatwood specialty stores at one location, are offering one of our hottest deals. For a limited time only, save an additional $50 to $250 off our guaranteed lowest prices on qualifying purchases. And it gets even hotter with no payments and no interest for 1 year. It wouldn't be cool to miss this one. Oak Express and Bedroom Expression, sizzling summer savings event with savings up to $250. 5248 Summer Avenue in Memphis.
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashless checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
Well, there you see it, the Mid-South Coliseum, Saturday, July 10th is Throwback Night. You don't want to miss that. Put that on your calendar for Saturday, July 10th, Throwback Night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
You know, Brian,
you're still here.
I'm still here. I'm trying to help you out. But, you know, this is a tough job ringing this bell like Corey does.
You did a really good job.
Corey is a good bell ringer. I forget to do it.
You barely got it. I think you're weak there. You got about half a ring in. Start the last. We were talking at the beginning of the program what happened last Saturday with Jerry the King Lawler and Corey Macklin. I think the King is out here. I hope he is. He probably has some things to say, and I have some questions to ask.
You people stand up for the King. Stand up for the King.
Well, there he is. He's got the hardware.
You got all the bells, King. Oh, thank you, King. Thank you. Let me hold this one.
It's great to have you out here, but I'm telling you, I walked by you a couple times this morning, and you looked at me and looked away, and I'm a little nervous to be even standing here.
Well, let me just...
I was nervous last week standing between the two of you, so let me tell you, I don't know, between you and Corey, I don't know what's going to happen today.
Well, let me just put your mind at ease, Brian. You don't need to be nervous here today.
All right.
Other than the fact that you are standing next to the man that co-hosts the most-watched show on all of cable television, seen in 105 different countries every week by over 500 million people. Do you realize that, Brian? Does that make your job feel a little bit insignificant?
Okay, no, I grant you that.
Okay, well, that's the only reason you should be nervous. Other than that, you can feel rest assured that everything's going to go fine out here today, okay?
Okay, I'll be good.
Now, you know, I'm gonna get to this Corey Macklin situation in just a moment. But first, I want to show. I think we have I have a couple of brief little pictures. I got to meet somebody that I have been a fan of. You know, even the King is a fan of people around the world, and I got to meet somebody that I've been a fan of for a long time yesterday. And she is in town. You heard of the Memphis Film Festival?
I have.
It's going on out at the Holiday Inn Select right by the airport right now, all day today. If you people want to meet some stars from the past, you know, as you can see, what am I wearing right here? What kind of ring is that?
Superman ring.
Superman ring.
Who'd you meet?
Superman fan. Well, let's check. I think I brought a picture here. First of all, there you go, right there.
Oh.
That's the original Superman, and, of course, Noel Neal, Lois Lane. And now let's see this other shot.
Well,
wait, that's you and I.
Yeah.
What, do we have a shot that I took at the film festival yesterday? You think we've got it? There you go.
Is it her?
There's Lois Lane today with the real Superman, right? Okay.
I must admit, that's very cool.
That's very cool. I mean, it was a pleasure. I just wanted to tell everybody she's going to be out there all day today. Go by. It's neat. Wow. There are a lot of stars from the past out there. It's a neat place, a neat time, and I had a fun time yesterday. A lot more fun than I've been having here today so far. Because everywhere I walk, everybody that I've run into, everybody is trying to make me feel bad about what happened last week with Corey Macklin. It was not my fault. It was not my fault. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be the big man about this. As I can see, look, poor Jimmy Hart has to come out here and be thrown to the wolves and try to co-host the show. That's not Jimmy's job. Jimmy's job is to manage world champions. You realize that, don't you? He's not supposed to be out here and trying to show you how to do your job.
You could barely ring the bell for the first match.
What's hard?
I'm sorry,
ringing
go
the
ahead.
bell? Oh, so now, wait a minute. Hold it. Now, Brian, now you're going to knock Jimmy Hart, right?
No, let's stay
This
on.
Johnny come lately is going to try to tell you how to do your job, Jimmy.
You just insulted me, King.
You did. You just insulted Jimmy
Maybe
Hart.
you ought to hit him.
I'm having a flashback to last week. Go ahead.
Why are you smiling? What is that little sheepish grin on your face?
Probably fear.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, to clear all of this up, I'm going to be the bigger man about this. I'm going to be the man that will go ahead and extend the olive branch here. So right now, we can get all this cleared up if we call Corey Macklin out here. So get him, come, bring him out here. Corey, if you're back there, come on out here right now.
Is Corey back there? Let's not have round 2 here. Now we don't. Let's not have round 2.
No, we're not going to have round 2. But first of all, Corey, come on over here. You know this is UPN 30. They can't get more than 2 people in the shot at once. Come on over here. And second of all, let me explain to you one thing, folks. This is not the Jerry Springer show. This is not audience participation. The best thing for you people to do is just sit out there, observe, and try to be quiet. That way you can hear what's going on. If you're out there shouting, Corey, Corey, you don't even know. You can't even hear. Corey, 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 Corey.
They got the Corey sign flashing up there like they do in Hollywood.
All right, Corey, come here. This is a wrestling show. Let's get on with the show here. I want to do this. I know that last week we both said some things that we probably didn't mean to say out here in front of the world, right? I told everybody about your big mansion that you live in down in Olive Branch. That was probably a little bit embarrassing, right? Was a little bit embarrassing, right? I told everybody what a high-dollar guy Corey really is, and obviously you didn't want that known by everybody. So I'm going to do this today, Corey. I'm going to apologize for all of that. And I'm going to shake your hand, and I'm going to let you come back out here and continue to do the show. And we'll just let all that be water under the bridge. Okay, here we go.
What do you think? It looks like he means it.
I'm going to stand over here, and I'll shake your hand.
All right. Well, now you can applaud if you want to applaud. That's great. Okay, good deal. Good deal. All right, here we go. Let's get on with the show here. Come on.
Wait a minute.
Oh, come on.
Come on now.
No, hold on. Don't start. You said you weren't going to do that.
Come on now.
What? You said you weren't going to start that stuff, so don't start now. I shook your hand.
Wait. I'm just admiring something here, Corey.
Take his wife. Good night, Corey.
Wait, hang on a second.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Can I see that a little more closely?
What do you mean?
Let me see this. Let me see this. How does it come off? This thing is expensive. That's what I thought. What did I tell everybody last week? What did I tell you people? What kind of watch did I say that Corey Macklin wears?
What is it?
What does that have to do with anything, Jerry? What? First of all, let me stop it because you got it's on the right time and it's kind of blocking out. No, I would just want to move the hands where everybody can see what it is.
What are you trying to prove here?
Can we get a tight shot of this? Can you people see what it says right? Let's see.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. I don't know if we can see. There you go, right there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Rolex. Do you know what a Rolex is? Do you know? Corey, I'm going to ask you this right now. Will you be honest enough? Will you be honest enough? No, will you be honest enough to tell? Just share with us. How much did this watch cost you? How much does this watch? What do you mean, what difference does it make?
What's the point of it?
Well, I just tried to tell everybody last week that Corey Macklin wouldn't be in the position he's in if it weren't for Jerry the King Lawler. That's all. How much did the watch cost?
Let me tell you something.
How much did the watch cost? That's a simple question.
What difference does that make? I'm a grown man. I work for a living. You didn't give me nothing. What are you talking about? I wouldn't have nothing to do. Don't go there with me now. What?
Come here. Look, you got to do this sometimes, okay, Brian? Hang on a second. Let me get somebody right here. Let me ask you something, sir. What's your name?
Grady.
Grady
Watson.
Grady Watson. Grady Watson. Where you live, Grady?
Walnut, Mississippi.
Walnut, Mississippi. And you've come all the way today here to watch wrestling, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you work for a living, Grady?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job do you have?
Drywall.
Drywall, what does that mean?
Sheetrock.
You put up sheetrock?
Yes, sir.
That's a hard job, isn't it, Grady?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many hours a week do you say you work?
Oh, 50 to 60 hours a week.
Hard work, right?
Hard work.
Now, let me ask you this. What kind of watch do you wear, Grady? You have a watch on? Yeah, what kind of watch you wear?
Timex.
Timex.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Does it work? Does it keep good time?
Perfect time.
How much you think that watch set you back?
$25, $27.
$27. That's great. That's wonderful.
This isn't a watch show. Kid.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that a man should wear a watch, a gold watch on his wrist that costs over $5,000?
Jerry, I think a man should wear a watch cost whatever he can afford.
No, wait a minute. You think... No, wait a minute. What do you mean, wait? Thank you, sir. What are you trying to tell me? You think a man should wear a $5,000 watch?
Whatever he wants to wear.
Go sit down. Go sit down somewhere.
Give him his watch.
Don't quit it, Corey. Don't try to take this watch out of my hand. I'm trying to make a point here. You want what?
Please don't let this happen.
Go hurry up with it. It's my watch. I paid for it, and I want it back. Now what? How much you pay for it? Tell us. What difference does it make what I paid for? I'll tell you what. I paid for it with my money, not yours. You paid over $5,000. So what? Well, give it back to me. You paid over $5,000. Give it to me. I want it. You want this watch? I want it. Well, hit me right here.
What in the world?
He put his hands on me.
It was a big mistake there, Macklin.
You got your watch back.
Get some help out here. His watch, it's in $1,000. Well, we got a nice watch and 1,000 pieces out here. No reason for this. Corey, I'm sorry about this. Should have. Well, there goes Corey out the side. Art, what are you jumping up and down for?
Let me tell you something right now. The king is right. Nobody should be walking around with a $5,000 watch on. Look at this poor man over there, $27 watch. Look at these poor people in the audience over there. They don't even own watches.
Okay,
They're so
we're going to
poor.
go to break. You're going to be quiet for a minute because you were backing all this up. We'll get back in just a second. Stay right there.
You can't talk to me.
They were a small-town basketball team who dreamed of greatness. Gene Hackman stars in Hoosiers.
Saturday at noon on UPN 30.
Now, the other guy gave me this much and charged me this much.
Other companies may promise big savings. Only Bell South saves you the most by combining the services you need on one bill at our lowest prices ever.
I want this much.
I only want to pay this much.
You got it. We've combined unlimited local and long distance at a low price you're going to like. Our Value Answers bundle lets you talk day and night for just $54.99 a month. And you can have the internet, too.
But we only want to pay this much.
No problem. Add unlimited dial internet service for less than $5, and you've got internet answers. Unlimited local and long distance combined with unlimited dial internet, all for just $59.94 a month. Sign up now for up to $100 cash back. We put the services you need on one bill at our lowest prices ever to save you more than any other company.
Now I get this much for this much.
Call today. Bell South. Listening, answering.
She hit us hard enough to set the front end of an Isuzu Trooper on fire.
Car wreck, call 683-7000.
Everyone I knew who'd been in a car wreck who had to do the same thing said Corey was the one to go to.
Big or small, make the call.
Corey looks out for the little guy just like me.
We know about the money the insurance company's not telling you about.
Corey is definitely the man that I'm going to call if this ever happens again.
Injured, call me. I'm attorney Corey B. Trunks.
Corey is the man. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ray Corey, the pull-apart man. All these later models mean you can bring your tools and find amazing parts bargains. Oxygen sensors, $5. Front-wheel drive transmissions, $100. Composite headlights, $40. Airbags, $35. Throttle body is $35. Door handles, just $7.50. Tires and wheels from $10. Only Pull Apart offers you so much for so little in a clean, neat yard. Pull Apart.
On the WB's Big Sunday, can the power of three
I'm making the perfect man.
resist the charms of one big, hunky prince?
Hey.
Charmed kicks off Tangled Web Week.
The WB Sunday starting at 6 on UPN 30.
At Milano Men's Apparel, you'll score big this Father's Day. Suits normally $250, now just $89. Super 120 wool suits, regular $350, now only $149. Milano also has a huge selection of shoes and sandals. They were $80, now $39. Knit shirts, only $19. Two-piece linen outfits, normally $120, now just $49. Plus, Milano has great gifts for Dad, all on sale. That's Milano in Hickory Ridge and Southland Mall. Now with big and tall sizes.
Saturday, July 10th, one place only. The Mid-South Coliseum, one price only. $1. Memphis Wrestling. Throwback night. Ticket prices thrown back to only $5 general admission. And all concessions, $1. That's right. Everything's $1. And general admission's only $5. The hottest night. The biggest stuff. And the lowest prices in 20 years. Tickets available at the box office and all Ticketmaster outlets. Memphis Wrestling. Throwback night. Saturday, July 10th, 8 p.m. Bell time. Mid-South Coliseum.
Well, we're looking forward to Throwback Night. It's Saturday, July the 10th, and what a deal that will be.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
I saw the video.
What's Corey Macklin on, man? He messing around with a king like that? Is he crazy? I mean, let me tell you something. Lawler's taking out everybody. He's taking out Austin Idol, the Jimmy Valiants, everybody that's come through here. Macklin, I'm telling you right now, and I've been on the other hand of this. Lawler has given me a root canal more than once. I promise you that. I've had stitches in my head, broken hand. You keep on pushing the king, you're going to wind up on a stretcher, baby.
Well, we'll probably talk to them again before the show's over. Thankfully, they're gone for the moment. Let's bring King Mabel out here. I think King Mabel is here live today.
Mabel and I don't get along. You better do the interview with him.
King Mabel, crowd favorite out here.
Oh, look at Mabel now,
Look at that. Letting the young folks hold the title belt. King Mabel has a match today.
Yeah, but look at Mabel now. All the fans love him and everything. He's the big All-American hero from Memphis, Tennessee. Look at him. He loves it. He's eating all this up with all. Now he's going to get a picture made with the fans.
Oh, look at that.
Big deal.
Why shouldn't he love it? They love him. Interacting with the crowd, they love him. Taking his time, doing work in the ring. Look at that. Taking shots with the title belt. Look at this. Great stuff. King Mabel. Good to have you here, especially given what's been going on today. Good to have you here.
Well, July the 10th. July the 10th, the WWE has another big surprise for King Mabel. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I should be in the WWE right now. Vince McMahon, all respect due. Anybody you send down here to take this Southern Heavyweight Championship, it's not going to happen. They can come from Raw. They can come from SmackDown. They all know who King Mabel is, and they all know that I'm the Southern Heavyweight Champion. You see, last time they brought down Rico, and at the time he was the WWE Tag Team Champion. Well, you know what? He was looking up at the lights. 1, 2, 3. Nobody can beat me unless I want you to, and I never will. Because July the 10th, WWE, bring the best you got. Because the best in the South is King Mabel, and you better believe it.
And I think I do believe it. And King Mabel, you have a match today.
Yeah. I have a match today with one of the best indie wrestlers in the Ohio area, Sweet Stevie Lee. Whenever they bring in a name, he's always the one to go against them. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Sweet Stevie Lee. You're in the South now. You got out of the frying pan right into the fire, and the fire is that ring, and King Mabel's going to engulf you right now.
All right, here we go. Jimmy Hart, if you can possibly do it. In just a second, we'll wait for the sign and see. Are you ready to ring the bell?
The only reason he beat Rico last time because Rico came in, he wasn't prepared for to fight him, and also he had 110-degree temperature, too.
Okay, that's understandable. All right, we're ready to go here. King Mabel and Stevie Lee will take the belt out. And this will be a match. Oh, we got 2 rings out of it.
Hey, I was on time that time, baby.
Good job.
You know, this is going to be a great show. You know, I feel so good today. The King's got me all excited right now. I love seeing Corey Macklin sweat. Look at him. His knees were knocking. He was panicking.
I didn't see any of that.
Because you don't want to see it. You only want to see what you want to see because you know what? You and Corey Macklin, you're big buddies now, man.
I didn't see any of that. I think he's as angry as he was last week, and I think the King, quite frankly, is out of line. It's turned into a jewelry store infomercial.
Jerry Lawler has done more for Memphis for anybody in the world besides Jimmy Hart. I mean, he has packed the Coliseum. The only reason Corey Macklin's here today is because of Jerry the King Lawler and what he's done through the years and his great history in professional wrestling.
But why does he have to? Whoa! Meanwhile, King Mabel making a point with Stevie Lee.
And this kid is a good opponent. This kid is quick. He's fast. He's got a lot of moves. But, you know, Mabel's got the size on him. He's got the weight on him. He's got the experience on him.
A huge drop, 6 feet down.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. Corey better watch it because Corey made the big mistake by taking his jacket off last week and wanting to get in the ring with the King because you know what? Sometimes what you wish for, you might just get.
Well, I think he got caught up in the moment. What's the point of coming out here again today, and what's the point of the King throwing a man's watch down on the ground and breaking?
Well, I think he was just trying to let the people know that it's okay to have money. It's okay to have a beautiful home, but don't flaunt it in front of these poor people out in the audience over here.
Look at these, not out here
look at these people. Look at the way they dress. They don't even have hardly enough money to buy T-shirts.
That's ridiculous. And Corey doesn't come out here and flaunt anything.
Oh, please. He wears those $500 suits.
Okay, the match all of a sudden is outside of the ring.
Well, this guy's taking it to Mabel. Look at him, man. This guy's pretty good. We might be needing this guy in the first family.
July the 10th, Saturday is Throwback Night. Put that on the calendar. Going to be an incredible night of wrestling at the Mid-South Coliseum, Saturday, July the 10th.
Let me ask you something, Brian. He was talking about bringing somebody in from WWE to fight him last week. Of course, I was up in Orlando, Florida, putting the foundation together for Jerry Lawler's new restaurant, Kingsville. Who is he talking about fighting? I missed that.
Tell me about this restaurant you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Are you avoiding who this guy's going to be fighting? Is that what you're trying to do? You don't even know, do you? What kind of commentator are you? That's why you're second banana. Now, look at Mabel. This is where the size and the strength takes over now. This kid's helpless right now.
You got to give him that when you take up the entire studio as he does. And you have that kind of agility.
I mean, for this size, doing that spinning leg kick is unbelievable. Now you see King Mabel's got him set up for the kill.
He's pretty much saying it's over here. We'll see.
Well, it is over. Look at this. Like I said, he's got the size, he's got the weight, he's got the experience, and now he's got the 1, 2, 3.
That's it. And there's the bell. King Mabel over Stevie Lee on Memphis Wrestling, the home of Rhythm and Brews. What? Boy, the crowd is eating
going
this
crazy.
up.
This was a mismatch. Mabel weighs almost 500 pounds. This kid weighs maybe 210.
And what are you constantly telling the crowd to be quiet for? That's what they come down here, to get into the action, to get into the wrestling.
Well, it's the same thing I've been telling the King forever. These people turn on you. Look at the King. Look what he has done so many years for these people here in Memphis, Tennessee. He has packed the Coliseum. He has put Memphis on the map. He was the man who got me in professional wrestling. And look how quick these people turned on him.
Well, we'll wait and see. I think we're going to a break right now. We'll be back in just a second. And we'll talk more about, of course, July the 10th, and we'll have more action straight ahead.
I did better on the belt.
No? Is he coming out?
What are you doing? Brian,
the King.
bring the King out here. King. sorry for this imbecile.
Now, is that any way to conduct an interview?
I'm just allowing you to have your say here.
What kind of watch you wear? What I thought. All right, listen. As long as I am straightening things out today and getting things done like they should be, put back in the proper place, I want to clear up another little unfortunate situation that has taken place. What I want to do, Jimmy, I want you to come around here now. Come here. Now there's a little bit of confusion over that match that took place between me and Shock when I won this XWF heavyweight championship. You remember that? As a matter of fact, I had them pull the footage of the end of that match. Now, hang on, Jimmy. Come here. Could you show real quick? Could you show the end of that footage just real quick? I think I got it. I know you've already seen it, but I want everybody else to remind everybody. Have you got that footage? Somewhere?
What is Hart doing now? He jumps in the ring.
I have no idea. He doesn't. Wait a minute.
He's grabbing Shock's arm. What? Looks like he's. Is he trying to put Shock's arm on Jerry?
I have no.
I bet you that's what he's doing in there, Brian. Look out.
Has he figured out who he wants to?
What is he doing? No,
now he's changed his mind. Now he's changed his mind.
What in the world? Can you believe that? And he comes over. What are you doing with that?
Wait a minute.
What are you doing,
Give that
Hart?
back. Give that.
Wait a minute. Two. That's a three.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Why is he laying over here? Hart's laying on the floor like something happened to him and nobody touched him. I'll tell you that right now.
What is he doing?
Well, you said there was confusion there. What
A little bit of confusion. Here, let me just hold this, okay? Actually, Brian, you're no longer needed. You can go and sit back there, okay?
Thank you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
King.
Now, Jimmy, what I want to do right now is I want to call Shock out here, okay?
Wait a minute. No. You don't want to do that.
Cut my life
No, I want Shock to come out. Shock, come on out.
This is my last resort.
What are you doing?
Hang on. Come here, Jimmy. Come on over.
This is close enough.
No, that's not close enough. Come on over a little bit closer. Now, I'll tell you what. Maybe, I know that you're still a little bit upset with Jimmy, but maybe I just wanted to get you out here so that Jimmy could explain himself, explain his actions to you and to me on that. Jimmy, what exactly took place there?
Okay, here's what happened. I was in the heat of the battle. King, you know you're the one that got me in professional wrestling, and I owe my whole career to Jerry Lawler, and I've told you people that. But this guy's the future professional wrestler. For 1 year, I've been managing him. We've been over to Puerto Rico together. We've done everything together. And when you came out, and when a week before last, when we shook hands and you said, Jimmy, I want you to do anything that I want to do, and I agreed to it. I didn't know you were going to have to fight him for the XWF heavyweight title. So I was in a bad situation.
Oh, yeah.
You know, King, it's like if you have two girlfriends and you like both of them just as much as you do each one. And so what you do, you don't tell either one about it, and you go buy them presents and stuff. Well, I'm not trying to say it was like that, but...
Well, you would know about that. I don't know about that, Jimmy, but let me tell you this. I realized you were in a tight spot. Actually, when I watched that tape, I think you were actually going to put Shock on top of me at first, right? What?
No! Oh, no! No, King! King, let me tell you something. You know how bad this mat cover is? It's so slick. When I got in there, and I'm not wearing the best shoes for traction, and I slipped, and listen, let's drop the subject.
Yeah,
I love both of you guys.
We're going to drop the subject, but I tell you what, I like harmony. I like for things to run smooth. I don't like people like Corey Macklin out here causing all this controversy and everything. So what I'm going to do here today to smooth over all these hard feelings is, I don't think I won that match fair and square. I think you helped me. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to present you with this heavyweight championship. It's yours. You can have it back. I didn't win it fair and square.
King, you're the greatest, baby. It's the greatest.
It's yours.
It's yours. It's yours. Family again. Oh, God. Lord, together. King, I love you.
Okay.
I love the king. The king is the best, baby.
Okay. Now, we're just clearing up everything today. We're taking care of business, and now we're going to take care of a little business for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more of the show after these words.
The king, baby, the king.
One night only. Saturday, July 10th. One place only. The Mid-South Coliseum. One price only. $1. Memphis Wrestling. Throwback night. Ticket prices thrown back to only $5 general admission. And all concessions, $1. That's right. Everything's $1. And general admission's only $5. The hottest night. The biggest stuff. At the lowest prices in 20 years. Tickets available at the box office and all Ticketmaster outlets. Wrestling. Throwback night. Saturday, July 10th. 8 p.m. bell time in South Coliseum.
Taking his head off.
Meet Kevin Hill, a hotshot lawyer. Women want him.
You like wearing
Underwear. Hello?
Men want to be like him.
Brett will not be delivering a sports CD. Y'all be cool.
But when he inherits a baby,
I can't take her.
Kevin's life changes.
Ooh, somebody works out. You needed a nanny?
To balance his new responsibility.
I haven't been home on a Friday night since I was 12.
Kevin Hill.
Wednesdays this fall on UPN 30.
You just can't beat a country-made deal.
With rebates up to $5,000 or 0% 60-month financing, prices have been slashed on over 300 new cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. But our used car inventory is overstocked, so we cut prices to the axles. This 01 Pontiac Sunfire, just $129 a month. This loaded 2000 Ford Taurus wagon, just $119 a month.
Whatever it takes.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
You want to know what my crystal fantasy is?
We're fantasy guys. The cheddar cheese crystal, the jalapeno crystal,
The chili cheese crystal.
crystals, they should be worshipped.
I got your crystal fantasy.
Hello, ladies.
I took the jalapeno because I like it hot.
Chili cheese, I think it's better.
Yeah, that chili cheese is banging. Cheddar makes it all better.
That sounds good.
That's my crystal fantasy.
Time Warner Digital Cable means more choices than ever before.
Call now and get over 200 channels of digital cable.
Movie channels, sports channels, even digital music channels.
All for one low price.
Plus, you get all your local channels.
More channels, more choices, plus interactive features.
Call us right now.
No ugly satellite dishes, no outside antennas.
With local customer service that's guaranteed.
Time Warner Digital Cable. Get it now.
Hey, welcome back. There's our Cash Depot fan cam. We have some great fans today. Here's Corey Mack.
Here he is. What do you mean, get out? Let's go. Get out. I mean, get out.
Oh, there goes Hart.
Get out of here. We don't need that. Sick and tired of this whole thing with these guys, Brian.
I'm sorry about your watch.
That's okay. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Thank you all. Thank you very much. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. Jerry Lawler is going to pay for that watch one way or another. If he doesn't pay me for that watch, I'll sue him. I'll do whatever I got to do. But he's going to pay me for that watch. What difference does it make to him what I buy, what I live in, what I drive, what clothes I wear? It's no business of his.
When is this going to end? Can you let this
It's
go?
going to end today. That's what it's going to end. It's going to end today. I'm a grown man. He has nothing to do with what I wear and what I put on. But that's when it ends. It ends right now.
Well, that might be the case if you were talking to me, but you got to realize who
Well,
you're
I don't
talking
care who I'm talking to. I work just like all these people out here. I work for a living, and I make an honest living, Brian. He has nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. But I tell you what, let's do right now. We have music. Let's get Bill Dundee out here. We haven't seen him. And I apologize for being all upset and angry about
I don't blame you for being upset, but sometime this has got to end or this is going to go over the top.
Here's the superstar, Bill Dundee. Boy, he's been gone for a while, Brian, and want to welcome him back. Be careful. We're shoulder is it that you had that operation on?
Well, it's the left one.
Well, Billy, it's good to have you back. You're not 100%, but you're going to be ready to go July 10th, all right?
Yes, I'm ready to go July 10th, but can I make a little plug for my little bar up there in Mackenzie? All right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we got karaoke up there with Jeff, so you like to
tonight?
sing? Yeah, tonight. So if you like to sing karaoke, come on by, see the superstar. Highway 79 going into Mackenzie. All right, now, what's that boy's name?
Oh, Kid Cash is what you
All right, cruiserweight. What's a cruiserweight, man? When I was growing up, a cruiser was like a big ship that sailed around in the ocean. You got a PT cruiser weighs 2,000 pounds, and he's the cruiserweight champion, right?
Cruiserweight champion. He's going to have a title on the line.
All right.
Saturday, July 10th. Yeah.
Throwback night. Well, you can't have nothing thrown back any further back than Bill's Superstar Dundee than 1974 right here, brother. Well, kid, I'm just going to tell you this, brother. I have been in the shower longer than you've been in the ring, so you just shine up the belt, bring it on down July the 10th, and you got a new cruiserweight champion.
Billy, get well, and I'll be looking for you soon at the Coliseum. The superstar, Bill Dundee. Good to see him up and going, Brian.
Yeah, terrific. And what a night that's going to be, and the price is incredible.
It's going to be big. Let's take a quick time out. We'll talk more about the prices and everything.
All right.
We'll be back.
One night only. Saturday, July 10th. One place only. The Mid-South Coliseum. One price only. $1. Memphis Wrestling. Throwback night. Ticket prices thrown back to only $5 general admission. And all concessions, $1. That's right. Everything's $1. And general admission's only $5. The hottest night. The biggest stuff. And the lowest prices in 20 years. Tickets available at the box office and all Ticketmaster outlets. Memphis Wrestling. Throwback night. Saturday, July 10th. 8 p.m. Bell time in South Coliseum.
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashier's checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
At Milano Men's Apparel, you'll score big this Father's Day. Suits normally $250, now just $89. Super 120 wool suits, regular $350, now only $149. Milano also has a huge selection of shoes and sandals. They were $80, now $39. Knit shirts, only $19. Two-piece linen outfits, normally $120, now just $49. Plus, Milano has great gifts for Dad, all on sale. That's Milano in Hickory Ridge and Southland Mall. Now with big and tall sizes.
School is out for the summer, and we all know what that means. It's time to celebrate. So kids, bring your final report card to Libertyland for special rewards on Saturday, June 19th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Receive $1 off general admission for every A on your final report card. Students with straight A's on their final report card will receive free general admission. It's time to celebrate with Libertyland.
Memphis Wrestling, Brian. This one to the expiration of our time. Our time is thin. It is thin today. We got an 8-man tag. Tracy Smothers, Derek King. Right there you see Shock. Oh, that's Summer that just jumped on his back over there. And Summer on top of him again. Brandon Groom goes over and grabs Summer, saves her. Coco Beware and Groom fighting it out. Oh, and Shock just nailed Brandon Groom. And his 8-man, a 2, a 3. What a quick win, Brian Declan. Let's take a quick time out. We'll be back. We'll check our time. Stay right there.
Every weekend, an unforgettable X-Files is reborn. Every weekend, a chance to relive it from the beginning. Every weekend, another classic X-Files.
The X-Files, Saturday night at 11 on UPN 30.
At Milano Men's Apparel, you'll score big this Father's Day. Suits normally $250, now just $89. Super 120 wool suits, regular $350, now only $149. Milano also has a huge selection of shoes and sandals. They were $80, now $39. Knit shirts, only $19. Two-piece linen outfits, normally $120, now just $49. Plus, Milano has great gifts for Dad, all on sale. That's Milano in Hickory Ridge and Southland Mall. Now with big and tall sizes.
Bart Simpson, a model of discipline, intelligence, and kindness.
Hi, Bart. Get bent.
Learn from the master of mischief.
Behold my F.
On The Simpsons.
Weeknights at 6 on UPN 30.
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from Autoplan. Autoplan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from Autoplan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from Autoplan.
Back on the air. I think we're about out of time today, fans, but take a look. Coming up, Saturday, July 10, 8 o'clock, Mid-South Coliseum. It's presented by all these great sponsors. Let me tell you, tickets on sale today or the box office at the Coliseum until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Coliseum box office open at noon on Monday. It's going to be big, and I mean big. Throwback night, Saturday, July 10. Get your tickets now at the Coliseum. We're out of time, Brian Teglin. For Brian Teglin, I'm Corey Macklin. We'll be looking for you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Autoplan Insurance, Cash Depot, and by Country Ford.
Are you one of 40 million Americans who can't afford health insurance? Now get quality, affordable health care without paying hundreds of dollars a month. Effective immediately. You're eligible for a new health plan that can drastically reduce the cost of doctor visits, emergency rooms, accident coverage, outpatient testing.